King, and I'm back with another video. All right, so I was just watching this. Before I turn on the camera, I'm about to talk about something totally different. I think before I turn on the camera right now, I'm just sitting at the park debating if I want to go walking up this hill. Okay, I put my boots on the car. I got my boots, my little $7 boots that I got from Walmart a couple years ago. Okay, because I wanted to go, I wanted tourists to take me to another forest preserve or another park. I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to do a little bit more this summer is have me a little backpack. You know what I'm saying? And try to get out to, like, travel out just a little bit to try to go to some more, like, parks. I don't know. I like these kind of parks, like, where I'm at right now. So, just to explore. And I won't meet a damn metal detector, okay? Maybe I'll take y'all with me. All right, that's what I'm asking for my birthday is a metal detector and a couple of other things. Anyways, so what was I gonna say? So I just was about to turn on the camera and there was a video on there that said why men won't marry her, right? And I was just thinking because I feel like a lot of feminine energies that are standing in a different not independence like I could pay my own bills, but independent, you didn't have to do everything, figure out everything yourself. You didn't have to be like almost try to do everything mentally, you know, by yourself, figuring out like this crazy mad world, you know, on your even if you're in a relationship or got a boyfriend or married, it seems like they're on something else and you are having to figure it out on your own, or they're working against you with other people and you have to figure it out on your own. Or real independence, these are outside forces, right? What I'm picking up on is this is more outside forces. It's outside of just the family unit. Like there's no such thing right now, the way that they're trying to manipulate this, as a family unit. Like your family belongs to an entity or a corporation, and they're playing Sims games with you and your family. So if they don't want you together, they will find a way to employ or deploy some other people to come around to try to break up that family unit. Or if, say somebody wants your spouse for a program with NASA, but they don't want you. I think that would be an abomination again, because I feel like there is something that has something more to do with me and NASA than my person, right? Especially being somebody that actually lived in Texas for a certain amount of time. Unless this is a masculine that's a clone of my masculine. He lived in Texas before. I don't know. Okay. But anyways, we don't need to go all the way in and there because y'all not got to go all the way in sometimes. So I was just thinking about that on that aspect. Everybody be like, oh, what's independent or an independent woman? A lot of people will just say she got her nails done. She got her own thing. I got her own. She don't need a man. She do it all alone or some shit like this. I'm not talking about your basic necessities to live. Your own nails, paying your own hair, you know, your own bills or whatever. That is a certain form of independence. But there's another one that some of us have to go through, right? And it has major effects on this planet. Just to be married to a man is trying to implement one of these weird cyber bitches or one of these NASA bitches or something that's controlling their every move while they're in a relationship with you. Is that considered to be betrayal? Is that considered to be some type of infidelity? Because the Bible, even if it's in your head, you see, even if you're having a full-blown affair in your head, a full-blown sex scenes in the 5D, that's why I said God don't like ugly, so they try to hide it in the 5D. But the way that they've made it is that people been able to bring the 5D energy into the 3D and affect your everyday life. Okay, if you having sex, how you having sex, you know, could you imagine having a demon in your head or something like this, and every time you lay down with your wife, you got to listen to this bitch talking shit about you happy when you with her, or you moaning or something like this. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to give your wife the bare minimum, and then your wife then is going to be either wanting a divorce or she's going to go find that shit somewhere else. It's a man. What is a man? If my man can be compromised by something outside of the house that can control his nature when it comes to me and my children, is that a man? They say, oh, they supposed to provide, you know, also mental, spiritual, physical protection, something like that. If I got to feel like I got to be throwing blows all day to protect myself from things that a masculine energy is acting like the way that they fume Like, for instance, say, oh yeah, I don't really want to, you know, didn't we just do something yesterday? I just want to go to bed early today. And then this person like, well, I really want it, and they just sitting there pondering on it, and then you got to worry about outside forces like aliens or demons or whatever connections they have mentally. You have to worry about waking up with bruises on your body, or some of these people. I keep seeing that damn train. I keep seeing that train. Like some of these men getting so mad they already don't respect you or something because this space bitch is able to break into accounts and steal your money and give it to him and them, and they can go on to the sunset. Like a respect thing as well. So, about this man letting people into your house. You see what I'm saying? And then recording it and humiliating you. Okay. Even if you celebrate or you barely have sex with them or something like this, you got to worry about men manipulating the situation. Oh, she don't give me none. You know what I'm saying? When they don't, when they're not asking for it either because they're being fulfilled by some bitch in their 5D dimension in their mind. It's weird shit like this. So like I looked at when I looked at my fathers, and unless this is the day and age where this is this mass awakening and we didn't see that this is what these people was doing the whole time. You see? So I was just thinking, like, what is so many things to measure to see if a man is even worthy of having you. If this man, if he worked for an organization or he trying to get in a group, and this shit, we ain't in high school, and your affiliation with this group is to humiliate your wife, or what the fuck is? Oh, maybe that's a picture. No, he got a deer in the back of his truck. Anyways, that's not a real man. If the code or the ethic to get into this group is to humiliate your wife. Now, I don't know about some other hoes. That's what they got hoes and whores and covetous bitches for. But to try to to try to do something like that to your wife, and you can't see that. So when I'm even thinking about the apple or bit the apple or whatever this could also be representing these type of men here. The apple could be a secret society in some of these cases. Okay. So, and then if you look up and you think that, oh, in order to be a big man, to be a big or a big woman, you have to join one of these secret society clubs or groups. And in order to get in that group, you had to do these things. So, and I'm in this situation and I'm doing it alone and I didn't have to do those things. Yes, I might be maybe got taken advantage of or blinded, and things have happened to something that I couldn't see or I could not have power or defend myself over. But still, I feel like I'm not compromised. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here. All right. And this is the one where every knee shall bow. Okay. All right. And then we have a Tower in reverse. I feel like somebody tried to bring this to an end here. There's some people that don't want to see somebody to bow down or to look to a feminine energy, especially a Queen of Pentacles. Like a lot of these groups or a lot of these religions, they like to have the woman at home and treat it more like a child. I got to pay her this. I got to do this. I take care of your dental, your vision. I take care of your, all this stuff or whatever. And some people can tend to treat these women like children. Right? But some of these are the most creative or advanced minds. Some of these people know who they have sitting at home. You're going to get the same perks as this man in this group. Under the guise, you're going to be anchored in somehow into this group. Now, the best way to make a man have to stand on his word and not just be spoiled and get what they want without having to suffer consequences or something like this is to make it both equal. Why wouldn't the woman be able? And like I said, if there's a whole bunch of freaky, nasty people or something that like to get down, why would you? Because a lot of these men in these groups might even be checking out your wife. Why wouldn't she have the same perks and everything to be able to move the same way that the man would be able to move? If it's supposed to be a team, because I feel like it's not a team effort. They can move these girls on the outside or the third parties. They get those perks, but the wife don't get those perks. So what the fuck do you need the wife for? She must be the strength. She must be the energy. She must be the power source or the powerhouse. That's the only reason why you need it. But she's not getting nothing out of the deal. That's ridiculous. That's a society, you know what I'm saying, going down. And again, the advancements or the mental of the society, excuse me, or rise no higher than this woman that you're trying to keep dumbed down when she should know everything that's going on in her household. Could you imagine a queen or a king not knowing about like detrimental information, I mean activity going on within their that would be treason and somebody would be beheaded. And that's what I was saying earlier, like when I said something about like, oh, with the parents or whatever, what would you do? And I was thinking about what was going wrong in some of these royal families all this time anyways. I was watching some clip or whatever, and it said like a girl had to play queen or whatever, but it was like saying something like a queen can't speak on what she sees or something like this. This is how it's been, but it's not always how it actually is, you know. So a queen can actually plug into or hire a bunch of tarot readers and tell them to say what she want them to say. You see what I'm saying? The information is still getting out, but in my case I wouldn't even do that. If I'm the queen and my mother is causing problems in my kingdom, and my responsibility is my home that I'm creating as the queen, my people, my land, my resources. You see what I'm saying? My integrity. I don't give a fuck if you my mama or not. The new royal family ain't gonna have that shit. I'll get somebody else in there that would be love to be a mother or a mother figure or something like this, that will actually, or I won't have one. You know what I'm saying? If I knew that my mother was trying to make problems or make waves for no reason, and I already have enough to worry about, I would remove her. It's nothing. The respect is already lost when I would find out if my mother was going and having parties with my maids or my ladies in waiting, and they're all talking about me, and it's things that they're saying that could bring harm upon me. I'm not going to keep you there. I'm not going to keep you there. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. This is more like an alpha royal. This is, do you understand what I'm saying? Because it starts, what they say, it start at home. So I guess it would start with your family members or whatever, and then it would start with also how your home is being run. The workers. You know, who's to say if I'm sitting here being, if somebody try to blind me or force a blindness onto me to get over on me, right? And everybody in the kingdom is mocking and laughing and everything. Everybody knows what's going on, that my mother and my spouse or one of my ladies in waiting or all my ladies in waiting is sleeping with my, and they talking about me. But what would that would make something look weak. I would have to remove your ass. It just would be the bottom line. Like, I'm not going to compromise something that God, because first of all, my relationship with a higher power or source is more important than a man. You understand? If a man ain't gonna do right, or if a man is compromised, that don't make no sense. If how I'm the woman and I've been through some kind of scrutiny and abuse or something like this to the highest power, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally, and how am I still standing 10 toes down? And the first time they swing an ass in your face at the gas station, you didn't know this bitch already knew who you was. She know what color your piss was this morning and everything, and she didn't sit there and led you away from your home like a damn fool to leave your wife and your children that you already created, you know, some kind of union under God with, to be fending for herself. You understand? And it just feels like this is something that's, it feels like this is something that's going on here. Okay? I also feel like this could be something, when I just seen these two fall, I'm going to put them back, okay? I'm going to put them back, all right? Yeah, see, somebody could have went off and did something like this, and they done fell off their ass. They done found out one of the homies in the club. See, that's why I said, I kept on hearing there's no honor amongst men or women, actually, right now. Now you finding out that the dude in the club then sent this person in there or whatever, and then, or one of your supposed to be friends or something, and now you done lost everything because he wanted your woman or something. Like, it's some weird shit like this. Okay, so we got the Justice in reverse and we got the Queen of Wands. So this might be a Leo in reverse, or somebody is telling you to give up this energy, to not speak. This is giving up your power, though, and your authority. Because I look at myself as a Queen of Pentacles. Well, I look at myself as the Empress or Emperor. But if I'm going to be a Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to always have to have my wand. I'm going to always have to be in this energy, too. Or I feel like most of my life, while raising children, I was a Queen of Wands. And we already know there's so many different elements to this. A powerhouse, a leader, leader, somebody that is an entrepreneurial mind or something, or even you might be an entrepreneur. This is somebody that knows how to pick up this staff and lead the way a little bit. Maybe you don't want to be a full-blown leader, but you can put some shit in line. Like if people all over the place, you can kind of find a way to center it and move it forward. This could also be a witch, okay? This could be sexual energy, okay? So with some of these wives that been in these situations here, and they didn't know that they was being trafficked by a community or their spouse or their family, they would be, I wouldn't say necessarily this. Well, okay, at one point, because at one point, I would say in a relationship, okay, in a certain relationship, it would be like, your man, do everything you say. When you have babies, he all over you, he do what you want when he, or just to make you happy or something like this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, or I'm gonna make sure if you ask me to get something from the store on the way to work, I'm gonna pick it up. Like, that could be like a servitude, a sense of servitude here, okay? And then you could be in a situation where this man is not here doing this. You see what I'm saying? Somebody is acting like, well, I don't want to do that, or why can't you just get up and do it, or why you can't, something like this. Like, so that could be removed at some point. I feel like in my situation, to be honest, I never felt this except for the past 2 or 3 years, so I know something strange is going on, right? Okay. Or it's this, when you was like, oh, I just wanted to get this for my birthday, I want to do this. Okay, yeah, just tell me a week or two, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna make sure you have what you need to go on this little weekend trip or something like this. But it's like, oh, I just ain't got that. I ain't got that. So this is, this could be a situation here. Okay. But anyways, we have a Queen of Wands in reverse. So I don't know if somebody's like, okay, I'll give you this and I'll get back on this, but you got to put your Queen of Wands or your sexual nature or this could also just be, confidence. You see, somebody just wants you to give up your confidence or something. And that's like giving up, because it depends on who you are and what situation and what situation you in right now. Because like I was just thinking today, there's nothing in the refrigerator right now. And I just picked up like it's a French roll or something in there. And I'm like, I need to put something in my stomach. My stomach is growling. And so, and I was going to go get something to eat when I take my daughter anyways. So I woke up and I put some butter on a bread and I just ripped through the bread and I just ate some of the bread or whatever. So again, you can't expect I would feel, okay, even if it's a Queen of Pentacles without this person or a Queen of Pentacles or whatever like this, she's kept. This is kind of like a kept wife or something. She got to take care of the kids in the home or something like this, and somebody bring home the bacon. But if that stops, a woman is naturally, I feel, gonna go into her queen in charge, or what else is out there? What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? What is going on? Somebody could be in a point where this person's like, okay, I'll do whatever you say, but you still in this energy, and somebody like put that away, but you like, this shit don't look like what it used to be. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting the full respect and the full whatever and the full nourishment and the full whatever the fuck this is, still. This is what it is. Because in this day and age, it seemed like motherfuckers can switch up real quick. So what's wrong with a Queen of Pentacles that's already more limited or whatever? Maybe she go to work every day and her job is what she got to focus on, and she don't have kids. You see what I'm saying? You out there, what the fuck you mean? These are people that's maybe more preserved, right? A lot of us women or something are kind of homebodies these days or something like this. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not about to. And some people do come to you telepathically because you ain't out there like that or whatever. Like, what the hell you mean? You think them niggas that you let up in our house through that secret society, you think they not watching, seeing how you treating somebody and thinking, well, damn, I do it better than that? When you think what it say? One man's trash is another man's treasure. So we got justice coming in here. That's why I said people be, and you got the most hot commodity. Motherfuckers are dumb it down like, man, just for you to throw it to the streets. Just for you to throw. And by the time you want it back, they done already ran it through the mud with false accusations or sneaky link, sneaking around her house and creeping and drugging and whatever the fuck this is. You understand what I'm saying? By the time you get it back, you so ashamed, and you can't be man enough to tuck your nuts under your to let your nuts, to remove your nuts from being tucked between your legs, to say, you know what, this is kind of my fault, I better clean this up. And sometimes some of these nuts is touching, kissing nuts. Yeah, there might be a king of wands that's pissed off about something. Okay. I don't know. They could have removed this king of wands from somebody's presence or something here. And now this woman is getting what she, this woman is getting the respect or something. Now everybody will bow down to this person since this man been moved and he realizing he just let go of something that was very valuable here. Because tucked up under one man, a certain woman tucked up under one man's arm that don't want to progress, or he's not talking about that progress with her. They say you can't talk in the church, or you can't talk in the court, or you couldn't talk back in the Bible, or even in law. You couldn't talk in a certain thing. You had to wait till your husband come home and tell you, or your wife, or whatever, because they switching shit up now. So we got to add that too. But what if the motherfucker ain't coming back telling you nothing? And then you got to figure it out on your own. And then you want to be mad? Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot the sun was out too. Okay, so after the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Tower, and then the sun came out, but I put it back. All right? So now somebody looking grown, male or female, they standing in their power, something like this, okay? Somebody might even be saying, I told you what I said, I picked this one. Somebody might be, telling the elements or the sun, I told you what this is. I picked this one. This is the one that's in the likeness of me. Or this could be a masculine energy that's growing up himself, and he's like, this is the one that I pick. But any sunflower energy is a pick me bitch. Now, somebody say, well, damn, that bitch got picked over you. I was watching that little clip. I think it was like Taraji P. Henson or whatever, and she was like, yeah, the only reason why you got the braids in your hair is because you got a black man. And she was like, no, I wear cornrow, I know how to cook this, I do like this, I do like that. And then she was like, yeah, but if you didn't have no black man, you wouldn't have no cornrow. And then she was like, well, at least I got a black man, or something like this. So it could be some kind of situation like this, okay? But in reality, this is tarot telling you something, but in reality, the sun more than likely is not picking a sunflower. Guess why? Because the sunflowers normally turn against the sun. So this woman is looking pissed. This would look like me. This looked like me the first year of doing this, when masculines was showing me, well, what about this one? Even if they were showing interest in me at first, and then they say, and I was like, nah, I'm good or whatever. So it ain't no hate. I'm not being jealous, right? But and then they show me a sunflower. I'm like, did you see what this bitch just did? So somebody could be doing this, okay? Somebody could be doing this, but what I'm saying is these people don't have nothing to do with this. You see, the sunflowers normally turn away from the sun at a certain time in the day. So we got day 1, day 2, something like this. This could have happened. So 2021. A sunflower could have went against a sun or something. This could be who this person is that got drowned or something, okay? Because I'm back over here in this park where I keep picking up on a drowning. Now, this is an old-ass park right here. This is like there's Indian wars and relics and shit around here. So when I be walking through here, if I pick up on this could be something that happened in 2021. But this could also be something that happened in 1921. That's how my gifts work. It's like a world, I don't know, it's something like that, okay? So anyways, somebody could be doing this here, or somebody else is trying to sit in my spot, and then somebody's trying to raise this up like, oh, what about this or something. So this could be a friend of mine that's trying to be the full son or something like this, right? And this could be her son, right? And then this could be her son trying to look at me as a sunflower instead of the actual son. And then this son trying to appease his mother with this, but the mother ain't the real son. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why somebody fucked up. Because we ain't asking for shit around here. I am, and this is what I just said when I was opening up my garage door. I am that motherfucker. That's just what it is. I'm not asking for shit. I will sit here and hold my breath. I will sit here and just stand on my stance. If you want me to change who I know that I am, it's not happening. So somebody did this or whatever or something like this, and they could have failed here. It looked like somebody could have had a heart-shaped box or some type of box or a wooden box or something. All right. So this could be telling what happened here, because 10, I mean, well, XX and 1, I don't know. I'm just gonna say, because I think the X's in Roman numerals is 10, and then the 1 could be 1. So this could be a 21 energy here. Okay, I'm just, I don't know. It ain't gotta mean that, but that's just what I'm picking up. Okay. Yeah. But whatever this is, somebody was trying to bring a tower to, people respecting you or something like this. But I'm wondering, why would it feel like that though? Why would you? Because I keep hearing what we seen last night. You earn respect. That's how you earn respect. But if these men don't really, they are ones that like to conquer their women or have them be lesser than or quiet or covered up in a relationship, or not to say too much or something like that. It's kind of like a double. It's like a kind of like a, I don't know, oxymoron or something. Because maybe behind the closed doors, the woman is more dominant than the man in some of these relationships, right? But just pretend like it's not like that way in society. But then these people, and these women really command or do spell work on their men at home. They just got to keep that kind of abuse covered up. Really, now we in a society where there's these witches or whatever, and now they're extending their hand out to torture or harm the other feminine. They just feel like they have power because they're the main wife. And so if these people secretly take wives on, you may not even know that you were secretly taken. And then now you wake up with lashes or things like this, or pain or something because of these people. So that's why I said somebody is treating people like they're not a person, and somebody is way above what you think over here anyway. And don't even take accountability that while you playing with this woman, this great, amazing woman, that there's other men that are trying to harm her too, because she's throwing off their advancements because she's with you or she's waiting for you or something like this. And there's men that are doing abusive things to her because she's not picked yet. You understand what I'm saying? That's why somebody trying to play themselves or something like this, or trying to play you. Okay, did get this kind of respect from these people. Maybe it's because he is a king of wands. Maybe when you was in a queen of wands, I say put the queen of wands down or something, and now they're not getting the respect. But they said because a man worked. A grown ass man gonna be worked out a woman or not. You know what I'm saying? In most households, it's an advantage or it's a help, because most households are 2 income. So if the woman is having to do everything that the man is do, go out there, wake up early, go to work hard, and come home and take care of the children. So the woman got to still work. And with America, we just need to get over this little thing here, because it's something about somebody, a male or a bride or somebody that don't speak that good English, or somebody from another country, and come here and keep her at home and buy her all kind of shit, let her shop and experience. But American women, it's problem here in America with American men being okay with the woman being taken care of, or being an at-home mom. Or it's weird, because this used to be something that in the 40s and before this was okay, but now people are being attacked because the mother wants to still stay home and take care of the children. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're not out there working a job or something, but the work that she's doing with those children and keeping them out of the street is more important than her making a couple extra dollars to buy some clothes, when you still going to be breaking even at the end of the day. So what she's doing at home with them children and keeping them out of streets is more important than that couple of dollars that you would have to put in your gas tank to just get you to work. You understand what I'm saying? So it's something about that. I don't know, it's something strange about that. And I hope I'm not coming off too, direct or too, because I don't usually see what's going on in the little chat thing or whatever. But women work too. And then, like I said, when they get home, they don't get to take a more of a break. They got to keep on going with the children in some of these households. There was another point that I wanted to make about that too. Oh, and there's also spiritual aspects where some of these women are tapped in naturally with the natural elements, and that's going on around her. But then, like I said, now some of these men are being compromised, or they're being used mentally for other programs and stuff. So I'm guessing their mind is going all the time too. I mean, they could be, in that where their mind full, or their mind is full of something else, regardless if you know what they're thinking or not. You see, but it would have to make sense. Sometimes it just makes sense if a woman or a man, if it is a single income household, sometimes it makes sense to be that way. Because when the other person go try to get a job or something, it may not even be worth the weight, like the heaviness of what's coming into the family if that second person is working. Like, who's picking up the kids, who's doing this, who's doing that. Damn, I need gas. Like, you have to weigh it. Now, if she just sit home and she's she's a minimalist or something like this, that could work out with one income. If she know how to advise, if she know how to shop, coupon, or if she know how to do something else to lighten your load. She's doing things at home to lighten your load. you know um portion control with the children, with the food, to make sure that there's enough food to go. There's other elements here that a woman could do at home to help if she's not contributing financially, to even things out, is all what I'm saying. Okay. Something like that. Okay. All right. So what the Hermit is showing here, yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. So I don't know, y'all. And somebody's getting, because somebody could have did something to you. Somebody thinks you're like Michael Jackson with his masters. Somebody thinks you're better off dead than alive because they can still use you. Somebody will go to the lengths of trying to give you a disease or something to make you be out of commission or mess up your brain so you can't be focused. Because a Queen of Wands to me is focused. She got her eyes on something sometimes too, and this is what it is. Okay, so somebody could be trying to do something to you mentally, or they could be trying to mess with, if you're a sexual being, right, and these people are using you for energy source or something like this. Well, this could be somebody trying to make you sick so that you will not be able to take lovers. Somebody trying to block you from taking lovers. Now, this would be, if these people are in the heavens, they're not, the unclean or the mentally ill is not supposed to be in higher ranking positions, because this is somebody that will get a disease and stay up there with all the elements and all the access to people that they should not have then, because these people are not disciplined. And this is somebody that would wake up one day and say, well, I have this and I want that person, so I'm going to give it to them so I can move them over here with me. That's why they're not supposed to be in these positions of power. And they don't have to be completely mentally ill. This could be people that don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to take accountability. They spoiled as hell. They think their money could get them what they want. All this. And then some innocent person that have not been because you have to look at what we talk about, sexual things, stuff on. This is a platform. This is how I'm trying to level up what I'm doing while I'm still at home or whatever like this. This is my just a little something that I'm doing here. All right. And so this is for entertainment purposes or whatever. If it's something in here that gives you something more than that, okay, so be it. But just because I could sit on here and talk about, I could have a sex channel. That don't mean that, you see what I'm saying? That's mentally ill to think, because I'm on here teaching people about, if I wanted to have a channel to teach people about sex, that would be mentally ill to make you think that you should send sexual energy towards me. I don't want your I might be celebrating. I might not want nobody fucking touching me right now. But I'm talking about this to help people understand something about sexual behavior or nature or something like this. So just because I wear a short skirt, it does not mean that I want some attention from you. I just might like the way this skirt look on my legs, and my legs look in this skirt or whatever like this, and I might want to wear that. That don't have nothing. It's up to you. You should be able to control yourself to not look at me If you got a woman, or if you don't want to get aroused, or if you think that looking at my legs gonna get you aroused, that's your motherfucking problem. That's not my problem. I'm not getting aroused by looking at my legs in the skirt. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these religions and these things, it is like cover up, because a man shouldn't, yeah, he should just not do it. He should have self-control over himself, which most men, I think, probably do. Which most men probably do. More than we think, actually. Or did at one time. Maybe in a more modest time. But that's telling me that you created this whole religious or cultural aspect to cover up the fact that you're talking about a group of men that normally can't control themselves then. Oh, I see a leg, it look like a chicken leg on a bitch, and you want to bite it. Like, no, you don't have to. First of all, most times you should have you should already have some type of commitment or connection to a woman before looking at her gets you aroused. Meaning you would have had to been with her, kiss on her, touch on her, be intimate with her, or be friends with her, or something like this, or something. Men looking at just every single woman that walked by because her ass is, and see, that's, so women are also adding to this. With this ass variety. But it's something like about the mind of that too. I want to make my butt bigger because I like the way it looks or something like this on me, because my body kind of look misshapen and I just want to get a little something. Okay. But if I'm making it ridiculously big and crazy, because I know when I put this skin tight thing on, when I'm walking down the street, that most men are going to look at it. And I know it. Some of these women know what they're doing. And I know it. And I don't want to be looked at a certain way. Well, when we saw you a year ago, your butt was 3 or 4, 5, 6 times smaller. What did you need to go? What I'm saying, what did you need to go apply 30, 50 pounds to your ass for? Unless you were asking for some type of attention. And then why we put so much emphasis on somewhere where the doo-doo come out? Because most likely men that are gay or something like this are looking at another man's you know what, and putting so much emphasis on it. Do you see what I'm saying? Is this BBL really is something for to really cover up what some of these people might have in the front part or don't have? That we put in so much emphasis on that part. That's the dirtiest part of your body, probably. It just don't make no sense to me. None of this shit makes sense to me. And this is not judging anybody. This is just, we're just talking. We're just talking. It's putting emphasis, that's what on the unnatural part that's not usually supposed to cause arousal. You get what I'm saying? Okay? So somebody is spying on you, okay? Somebody is spying on you on the low, and somebody is spying on you, and these birds or whatever, they're not protecting you or something like this, okay? So if it's up like this means that if this person come messing around with you, these hawks or something are going to pluck their eyes out. But this is not the case. So if there is some energy, so now somebody got bad blood with you, okay? This could be air energy, okay? Or with me or whatever this is. Usually they were probably trying to protect you or be your friend here, but now they're not. Now this may be somebody that, I don't know what the problem could be between y'all. It might be because you are now turning a new leaf and you're being looked at as respected or something. I don't know. Or maybe some group wants you and not this person now or something like this. I don't know. But now somebody is not going to protect you. They want your ass to know. Okay, so I see that's a sign. That's a message, okay? So, yeah. Yeah. Yep. This could be somebody that has something with you in your mom. Because I'm looking at these world leaders. There's 3 people that's playing the parts of these world leaders. Now, when it comes to, I don't know, they said Putin was supposed to pass away in 2024. If this happened to somebody wearing this mask, that could be a couple things. Farrakhan is wearing that mask. Somebody, I don't know. I'm gonna find out who the other two is. This means that these people is the ones that have taken over those portions or something like this. Period. They are taking over these masculine energies as the world card energies. There's rings that come with these women. So if these men are passed away or something, there is definitely something that's supposed to come to me. Period. Fuck all the mother hoes. So they trying to take and eliminate or transmute or turn these men into aliens or clones or something, and keep them still functioning. But these people probably don't know how much money they got. They don't know what they own no more. They don't know nothing. They're just a robot or something that's being controlled by these other groups to make you think everything is okay. And the one that's supposed to be empowered, that would have the mind of the elite or the mind of masters or the of the elite or the daughter of the powerful ones or the daughter of the gods, by keeping her out of the loop and away from the money, and y'all controlling things from the background. You see, you motherfuckers think you slick. I don't think you know who you fucking with. That's what I'm saying. You don't. You don't. We got the magician here. Okay? So this could be why Africans and Native Americans and Mexicans don't really fucking like me. You know what I'm saying? Or something like this, what I'm talking about, because this is top flight over here. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'm going to do what I got to do to secure my land. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. The same way most of these people that we're going to find out, they are compromised, that they are plants, that they are here to make sure that they establish something for themselves, and that ain't going to be no more Americans. And I don't give a fuck if these are Native Americans, so-called white people, black people, whatever it is. The original, or the people that can trace their ancestry back for hundreds or thousands of years. This is what we're talking about. All this other stuff, this stuff is new. This takeover, or let's take down the government or something, this is new. I'm trying to tell you, people like 50 Cent, all this shit, these motherfuckers is Mexicans. I already told y'all, most of the people in the industry is not American. They're plants or alien plants. Something happened already. Something already happened. God showed me this shit at 9 years old. And I didn't understand if he was telling me that some of these celebrities are aliens. Okay? Or he was telling me in the future. And now I'm seeing that this may be futuristic. It was being told to me that if something, this is when I lived in Texas, I got this intel. That's why they didn't want me in Texas. I had a lot of trouble when I first moved. Well, it don't matter if I moved to a city, a county. I usually have some kind of combativeness. Okay, because it's kind of like something that got a holy aura. Okay, I'm not perfect to the core, okay, but the core of me would be holy, or it would have a certain appearance to it. My actions and behaviors don't have to be looking so holy. All right, I'm still in a world with millions of other people that might be different, but there was something about being there. It's something about try to attack me as soon as I move somewhere, because everywhere where I go, when I travel, it don't matter, I'm always opening up a new port, something like this, right? It's something about also the gifts, or being able to see. If I go to a city or something that's filled with demons or something is going to start happening there. Something is going to start being cleansed there. I don't know how it's done, but this is what I'm hearing. And some people don't want it to be clean. They want to be like it is. It makes them feel good to be able to use their powers collectively in some of these older small towns to abuse people and see them hurt and see them going crazy, put monitors in it when a new person of some type of status, rather you have the status or not, comes into the neighborhood. They like putting this camera, sneaking, all working together to get the camera in your house and sit there and watch you and do these things to you, and then see how you, they like this. They like to see people in pain, or people, in a certain situation. They like to see people with this, okay? So we have some type of illusion here, all right, with TikTok, all right? There's some kind of illusion going on with TikTok. There could be a magician or something. There's some kind of illusion going on with TikTok, maybe. Somebody could, TikTok could be also talking about a certain entity or a certain person. They just don't want to say your name, or they ain't saying your name, or it could be, I say it's a certain entity or a corporation, or, oh my goodness, something like this. Yeah, something is hidden, okay? It may even be hidden from you or me into a certain time. Okay? And we got serenity here. Some serenity is in reverse. The alligator is out. It's something like a meat eater, or it's carnivorous activity, or it has been in the past. What? Okay, something to do with the King of Swords and the devil. So I don't know. This King of Swords look pissed. I ain't never noticed how pissed he look. I don't know if a King of Swords is working with the devil. I mean, or a King of Swords could just be obsessed. You get what I'm saying? This is hidden. TikTok. Somebody to sit down and take a chill pill. Something like this. Somebody might be trying to make some extreme measures or take extreme measures here. Yeah, creation. Yeah, something about creation in reverse and concentration. So somebody is trying to do something through the legal system to block you from being able to create or to breed, and also stop you from being able to concentrate. Okay? But I'm telling you, whatever, if they doing that shit over here, this is why God is sharpening something right now. Okay? God is sharpening the sword or something like this, because in reality, somebody ain't about to be sitting down. Well, this, okay, if somebody is sitting down in this energy, temperance, the reality may be that, yeah, something else is going on. We not, and I'm not even going to talk about it because I don't think we're supposed to. There's an element of surprise or something here. We got preservation here. Yeah, I said something is not the reality here. That something is not balanced, okay? Somebody has done something here. Something horrid, okay? Somebody has become something else, a monster. Somebody has become something that has to be removed, okay? Yeah. See, they don't like this. Somebody is mad. Somebody's in competition with you. Look, letting go, okay? Because they could be letting go of a Queen of Cups in reverse, or they could be working with a Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody wants you back in this situation, okay? They want you back in this Queen of Pentacles here with nobody at your feet, okay? Or nobody at your beck and call, or no support, all right? So somebody could have just recently caused a miscarriage, or I ain't even gonna say that. Somebody took a baby from somebody's womb, and now they talking about the Texas abortion ban, that they about to ban abortion or whatever. Yeah, because I know what you're doing down there, and we're not even gonna talk about it in this video. But somebody could have took, I was hearing that a rib from Adam, so somebody could have came, like if you got a C-section scar or something, somebody could have did this at some point in time in this story. Like if you have a scar or something from a C-section, you know, just, I would say, if you, okay, I would say you should be taking note of times when you have tenderness or itching. I mean, say it's been 20 years since you had a C. Take heed at these things here. That's all I'm gonna say. Mark them down. Get you a journal or something and mark it down. I'm talking to my ladies out there, or people that can actually produce and birth a child, like a little baby that's gonna come out crying, wham, wham, wham. We got a Hierophant in reverse. This could be a Taurus that did this. A Taurus could be trying to take this. They're kind of trying to find anything about you so they can get rid of you or sell you. And they already swap your identity over to somebody else. This person is starting to look like you. They got plastic surgery to look like you. They already switched this over, okay? And so this person could be trying to take this baby and go over there with somebody else and do it. Only because you standing in your power and you looking more powerful than them. Only because they jealous or they've been in competition with you your whole life. You could be married to somebody that was only married to you and sent in and paid to be married to you, to be in competition with you and to turn other people in higher rankings above you because they knew you was the motherfucker. They knew we're going to put it like that. They knew I was this motherfucker. So somebody... Now, these people in this group that's with this man, they may know this or they may not know this, but now you know this. Somebody been swapping two people's identity for a long time, and now they're done with that portion. Somebody is trying to, with your man or somebody you dated or you been with, okay, or you was married to. And now they have taken the identity and they're going to give it to another bitch that's in your likeness, that probably can't have children, or she probably is really a man, and that's who they want to raise the Messiah's children, so they can put us back another 20 something years. They're trying to wipe out everything American.